गोली चला रहा है, गोली कहाँ चला रहा है, कहाँ चला रहा है? पुलिस वाले का चले गए।
नकली है।
हाँ? बॉस ताज तो अंदर ही घुस गए। अबे टूटेगा तो नहीं ये, हैं? टूटेगा तो नहीं भाई, एक ऐसा पत्थर गन्ना मार दे जी भाई। देख देखिए पुलिस वाले भाई चुप्पे नहीं, गाड़ी नहीं लेके आया चुप्पा। गाड़ी वाड़ी सब तोड़ दी इनने तो, वो आतंक मचा दिया इनने तो सब। बहुत बंदे उठेंगे, बहुत बंदे उठेंगे। देख गोलू की,
हाँ बर्फ वाला गोलू
तो उसकी एक ही गाड़ी है।
अब वो आ नहीं रहे बंदे।
अबे बहुत है कराए तो
अभी सारे जाएंगे, अरे सब आ जाएंगे।
अबे बंदे भी तो सारे आ जाते हैं।
आई कितने हम 2-2.5 दिन होंगे।
और गाड़ियों में किसी सब तोड़ दी। देख नाले में डाल ले, नाले में।
Days after clashes in the national capital, our investigation team has now accessed this unseen tape from the violent site. This never seen before video shows the scale of the full-blown riot that shocked the national capital on Hanuman Jayanti. You can see 4 streets being engulfed in rioting, and you can see how people are taking lathis in their hands, stones, and also we are hearing gunshots in this particular video. We're getting to you all the latest videos for what exactly happened that day, and this is a 3-minute unseen tape. Our investigation team has got this video out showing you the scale of violence, people armed with sticks and swords, what happened on that particular day. And you can see the visuals on your screen, the scale of violence, people being armed, and that's what you can see in this particular 3-minute clincher that we have accessed for you. Now remember, this comes after the clashes in the national capital, and we also put out a video yesterday as well, tracking for you all the latest on one of the accused there, Sonu, who has been now detained by the police. The police are investigating the case in all angles while appealing for calm. And joining me right now on the broadcast are my colleagues Madhurima, Ananya and Anupama, joining us from the violence hit areas in the national capital. Madhurima, good morning to you, and you are reporting on ground. Take us through what's happening, the latest. How is the situation right now in the aftermath of the violence that we had seen in the last couple of days?
Crispino, in totality, the situation is under control. But yesterday, for a brief moment, there was there was for a brief moment of time, there was some stone pelting that happened during the afternoon. However, that was also curbed by the paramilitary forces that have been deployed at the Jahangirpuri area. But all in all, everything seems to be under control, and that is only because everybody has been pushed inside. The entire area has been shut, and the police officials are not letting anyone out until and unless it's an urgent issue. So the entire area has been enveloped by the police officials and the paramilitary forces, Crispino. But what needs to be taken in count is the fresh evidence that we have been gathering all around. That how this particular video that we just showed our viewers just shows that how the Hanuman cart that was being taken from that particular road in front of the mosque was attacked, and how the claims that were being made that it was because of an attempt to hoist flags inside the mosque were quite wrong. This is something that even the commissioner of the national capital has also agreed to, that these rumors are false. Rest we'll have to wait and watch as to what happens in today's proceedings. If Sonu says something in front of the court, and if he gets the number of days of police custody that he's going to get, and if any more fresh arrests are made today.
Right.
Crispino.
Ananya, we're also tracking very closely Sonu, one of the key accused there, who wielded that gun and fired the shots there in the crowds. And exactly now we're putting out a fresh video here, a 3-minute video that exposes what exactly happened that day for our viewers. Do take us through the developments, what happened that day, and an update on Sonu's case.
If you can see right behind me is the incident spot where this whole incident took place. And what more we have got to know from our sources in the crime branch and the Delhi police is that during the interrogation, Sonu has confessed about he firing shots from the pistol. And remember that the police would be continuously questioning him with regards to as to from where he could get such a sophisticated pistol that he had acquired and fired shots from. And so far 23 people have been apprehended in this whole case. Some juveniles have also been arrested into this particular case. 2 FIRs have been registered in this whole case. We've accessed both the FIRs, remember. And in fact, the police is probing it all from all the angles. Remember that the crime branch is looking at the factual aspect, looking into who were involved. They're scanning the CCTV, they're scanning the electronic evidence, the mobile videos that they could acquire. And also, they are looking into the factual matrix of it, while the special cell would be looking into the larger conspiracy part. And what would happen today is that Sonu, who is the main culprit behind, in fact, the main accused, who is said to be the main conspirator into this whole case, is going to be produced before the court post-lunch, as what we know from our legal and crime sources. And post-lunch, when he would be produced before the court, the police would be seeking his police custody remand. Remember, he was arrested yesterday afternoon, and in 24 hours, it's a norm that the accused has to be presented before the court. The police would be seeking his remand, giving out details as to what has been recovered from him, what is his disclosure. And remember, whenever such a prime accused is arrested, the police tries to take more and more of time in order to produce the accused person, because they have to create grounds of arrest. They have to create, in fact, the reasonable grounds as to why this person is said to be involved into this whole case. And hence, the police would be producing him most probably post-lunch in order to get most of its time interrogating Sonu Chikna and to know as to what has actually happened that day and where all he got the funds from to acquire that pistol, and also where he could get this pistol from. Crispino.
Ananya, stay with us. Anupama also joining us on the broadcast. Anupama, the video that we have put out for our viewers lays bare what exactly happened that day, the sheer scale of the riot. Do take us through what are the people saying right now where you are reporting from, and do give us a sense of the mood right now of the public there.
बिल्कुल क्रिस्टियानो, देखिए मैं आपको सबसे पहले शुरुआत तस्वीरों के साथ करती हूँ, क्योंकि देखिए ये जहांगीरपुरी जो थाना आप दरअसल देख पा रहे हैं, ये वही थाना है जहां पर मेन एक्यूज जो है वो अंदर है, जिसका नाम सोनू शेख है, जिसको कल हिरासत में लेकर पूछताछ के लिए जो है लेकर जाया गया था। लेकिन देखिए आपको याद होगा वो तस्वीरें जिस वक्त गिरफ्तारी के लिए इसको लेने के लिए पुलिस जा रही थी, उस वक्त जो है एक बार फिर से क्राइम ब्रांच के ऊपर पथराव हुआ था। ये वही शख्स है। लेकिन आज देखिए जब इसको कोर्ट के अंदर पेश किया जाएगा और उसके बाद जो है रिमांड पर लिया जाएगा, हालांकि कोर्ट का जो भी फैसला होगा उसके लिए थोड़ा हमें इंतजार करना होगा, जैसे कि अनन्या बता भी रहे थे। मैं अपने वीजे संदीप को कहूंगी कि तस्वीरें जो है लगातार दिखाते रहे, क्योंकि देखिए यही वो थाना है जिसके अंदर सोनू शेख जो है वो मौजूद है, क्योंकि मुख्य आरोपी जो है वो सोनू शेख है। ये वही आरोपी है जिसने गोलियां चलाई थी, जिसका वीडियो जो है काफी तेजी से वायरल भी हो रहा था, जिसके बाद पुलिस ने जो है दबिश जगह जगह पर दी। और यही वजह है कि देखिए कल उनकी पत्नी को भी जो है हिरासत में लिया गया, क्योंकि पहले जो है सोनू शेख को लगातार ढूंढने की कोशिश की जा रही थी। उनके घर पर पुलिस गई थी, वहां पर वो मौजूद नहीं था, और उसके बाद हमने देखा था कि आखिर किस तरीके से क्राइम ब्रांच के ऊपर जो है पथराव किया गया था। और हालांकि अब जो है पुलिस हिरासत में है, लेकिन आज जब कोर्ट के अंदर पेश होगा, लेकिन देखिए इसमें भी बहुत सारे फैक्ट्स हैं, क्योंकि देखना होगा, क्योंकि पूरा मामला बहुत ज्यादा सेंसिटिव है। तो क्या वर्चुअली भी पेश किया जा सकता है या यहां से लेकर जाया जाएगा, कितने दिन के रिमांड पर लिया जाता है, क्योंकि कई सवाल होंगे जो पूछे जाएंगे पुलिस की तरफ से। सबसे पहला सवाल ये पूछा जाएगा कि आखिर जो बंदूक का जिक्र लगातार किया जा रहा है, क्योंकि देखिए बंदूक जो है वो अभी तक नहीं मिली है। जो सोनू शेख के पास बंदूक थी, क्योंकि तलवार जो है वो मिली है, कई हथियार मिले, लेकिन बंदूक जो चलाई गई थी, जिसका वीडियो काफी तेजी से वायरल हो रहा है, उस बंदूक के बारे में जो है सवाल जरूर पूछा जाएगा कि आखिर वो बंदूक कहां से आई थी और क्या ये सब कुछ प्री प्लान था। क्योंकि हमने देखा था कि चाहे पत्थरों की बात की जाए, चाहे बॉटल्स की बात की जाए, वो सब ऐसा, क्योंकि आपको 2020 के दिल्ली दंगे बहुत अच्छे से याद होंगे, उस वक्त भी हमने देखा था कि आखिर किस तरीके से प्री प्लान चीजें जो है की गई थी। तो इसीलिए बहुत सवाल उठ रहे हैं कि क्या ये पूरी तरीके से एक षड्यंत्र था, एक साजिश थी, इसके तार जो है वो कहां तक जुड़े थे, लेकिन ये सब कुछ तहकीकात के बाद पता चलेगा। क्रिस्टियानो,
Well, the investigation continues on what exactly happened that day. Sonu will be produced before the court, and we are waiting to see what exactly comes out of the confessions and the developments. Now, remember the video on your screens, the Delhi clashes, the man wielding the gun at the crowd, the 3-minute footage of the unseen tape we've put out for our viewers, and we continue to track all the latest developments on ground. My reporters are with us, tracking for us all the latest throughout the day. We continue to get you minute-by-minute update on Republic TV as our investigation team gathers the unseen videos and put out for the public exactly what happened that day of the violence, as well as the gun-wielding man right now going to be produced before the court, and we'll have to wait and see what his confession is about, and it will expose many more other truths, exactly what happened that day and how do they access those weapons which were used to fire on that crowd. Putting out for our viewers the 3-minute unseen tape on the broadcast.
कहाँ चला रहा है? पुलिस वाले का चले गए। हाँ? बहुत ताज तो अंदर ही घुस गए। अबे टूटेगा तो नहीं ये? हैं? टूटेगा तो नहीं भाई? कैसा पत्थर गन्ना मार दें भाई। देख ये पुलिस वाले बस चुप पे नहीं, गाड़ी नहीं लेके आया चुप्पा। और ये गाड़ी वाड़ी सब तोड़ दी इनने तो, वो आतंक मचा दिए इनने तो सब। बहुत बंदे उठेंगे, बहुत बंदे उठेंगे देख। हैं? गोलू की? हाँ, बर्फ वाला गोलू। तो उसकी एक ही गाड़ी है। अब वो आ नहीं रहे बंदे। अबे बहुत है कराए तो। अभी सारे सब आ जाए ना। अबे बंदे भी तो सारे आ जाते हैं। गाड़ियों में किसी सब तोड़ दी, देख नाले में डाल ले, नाले में।
Putting out for our viewers all the latest on what exactly happened that day, the unseen 3-minute footage of the sheer violence in Delhi's Jahangirpuri. We continue to stay with all the visuals throughout the day.